YouTube, it has been a couple weeks. I had a work-related injury, so I've been out of it, life-threatening. So far, I'm okay. I needed stitches. So it's just been hectic. Anyway, I got to make room in the garage, so I had to move all the bikes over here and behind me. And I need the Fury off the stand because I got to make room for a big purchase I'm going to try to win today on the auction. So I need the space. All right, so main goal, what we did. I'm trying to remember now. Forks are on. I have this set screw here, but it's a little too long. I have a bolt. They said a set screw. I didn't feel comfortable having a set screw all the way in there in case that strips out. You're fucked. I'd rather have a bolt. So I have a head I can grab and spin. So it is sticking out a little bit further because I just needed to find the threads. And because it's out too further, my SLK scoop won't fit. So I'm going to try to get it as best as possible. In the worst case scenario, I just sand away a little bit. You know, shit's custom. That's what you got to do. So I lowered the bike. The thing is so front... I had it tilt all the way to the back. Then I took the front end. Now she's dancing. So I lowered it. So I'm gonna try to get the wheel on, so we can get rid of the jack, and then we can go from there. So that's the plan for today. It is absolute balls hot in here. I'm not firing with a brake or nothing, so it should go through with relative ease. I say that, but knowing me, this project, it's easy to do, but I kept getting my balls broke by fucking stupid shit. Anyway, yeah, great. Just dropped the bearing out. Wonderful. Okay, force it in a little bit. All right, where are we? Go back. Ow. What now? Fuck me. Alright, give it a whack-a-doodle. Okay. Now it's been like 3 weeks, so where's the axle nut? Front axle torque, 47 pounds. Linkum dinkum doo la linkum dinkum dum 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 boom 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 boom. Good. Let's at least. Jesus. That's fucking long, dude. All right, here we go. Carefully. Ooh. That's way high. Oh dear. Fuck, dude, that's long. Woo! I think 4 inches is a bit much. 3 is tasteful, but you know me, I gotta go to the extreme. Fuck, dude. That is badass. Real chopper right now, dude. Real chop. I didn't even lower it yet. Here, let's try this. Try. Ooh, my leg's popping. Ah. I got a bad habit of hitting that front brake. You know, pop my leg. All right, how about the ground clearance? It's definitely up more. How do we look? I won't know until I'm editing, but fucking great, dude! I feel long. I feel like Easy Rider, man. I feel like she's stretching way out. Here we go. I'm gonna reveal to myself. 3, 2, 1. Oh, absolutely outstanding. Dude, she swept way the back. That is Chopper X. If I did a 3-inch, I might get the front end a little lower, but I knew it was gonna be that high. See right over here, there's like a gap. That's cause it's extended up. If I do a 3-inch, it will drop that down an inch. And once I get the scoop on, fill the gap, that should hug the tire. All right, the next thing I say we should do is put on the brake caliper, see if I can get it to stretch. I don't want it to get the cable to get pinched around here, but if I can go reverse flip it, go through the neck, more direct line instead of flowing nice, just to get me by for the ride coming up. We're having another Fury meet. That's 12 mil, and we gotta look up the torque spec. Front brake, mount bolts, 23 foot-pounds torque. Now, what's nice with the Spliegler is that Honda Fury plus 3-inch is they give you the little grommies for mounting, and they're not set in stone, so you can slide it anywhere you want. This, unfortunately, has got to reach all the way the fuck there. Shit. Oh, me, I'm dropping shit. Leaking oil, brake fluid. Yeah, come on. Bastard. Get in there. So sick, son of a bitch. I'm gonna use brake cleaner on it just in case. Brake fluid is so caustic, it will melt through anything. Paint, otherwise, everything. When you're done with the rag, throw it out. You don't want to put it on something, leaning against something, and brake fluid could still be on it. It's almost like a one-time use deal. You want to be super safe. Oh wow, it actually looks like it's gonna make it. All right. Whew, I was worried about that. So even looks, you can use the front you can use the 3-inch extended brake line if you have the 4-inch extensions. I just kind of quickly mocked it up. I can definitely see that it's gonna go, and also I'll use the stock mounting points that they provided for you. They meaning VTX choppers or whatever, VTX Extreme. Okay, I couldn't find the mounting brackets because I put them right back on. So that's an 8mm screw off the bottom, and there's an 8mm screw holding the top for the brake line. I'm just going to take them off, use the stock hardware and bolts. Okay, so I got a picture of the brake line. It's flat, comes up to the curve towards the middle of the bike. It goes like this. Whoa, falling backwards. Like this. And I just cut myself on something, I don't know. All right, well, not that this is gonna go anywhere, and I saw a little thread lock on there, so give it a quick tug, tug, tug. This is like a lot of space. Seems a little too loose. Then I look back on the stock brake line, and here is a bracket with a little glue. Broke that off. This comes off because this, I'm like, this looks weird. This I can put in here, like that. And then this, fuck this stupid thing. Right tight, lefty loose. Put this right there, in here. Okay. Just slightly, a little snug. Okay. Now, this, I'm gonna bend apart with a screwdriver. See, I figured it out so you don't have to. I don't have a flathead, but I got a chisel because that's what I first thing I grabbed. So I'm just gonna jam this in there, gonna pry up a bit and pop it through. All right, Don't go crazy pulling this apart, because then if you stretch it back, so I'm gonna take the screw down here, loop it through my brake line, like so, and then pinch carefully. Pay attention. Little doodad here is gonna go in this little hole, so the brake line actually goes like this. Right now, I'll start feeding it true. First, by finger tight. Just get some slack. Okay. All right. Little placeholder there. Little thing in there. Back up from here. This is rigged up to here, like so. And you might think, oh, I got enough slack. But when the weight of the bike is off the front forks, right, what's it gonna do? If you put the bike on a jack and there's no weight on the forks, the tire is gonna go down. If the tire goes down, it's gonna pull the brake line tight. So you don't wanna have super straight, you wanna have some slack. So now will be the time, lift the bike up, get the jack up, and then lift it up into the air with all the weight off the front tire so we can set the sag for the brake line. See how I said it earlier, this is pretty straight. But it's pulling here. So I'm gonna pull down from here a little bit. I like that, little sag, don't wanna be too tight. Good. So now I have the maximum amount of brake line I needed to reach, quite frankly, right here. And this is the brake reservoir, in case you didn't know. In this, it's completely filled with brake fluid. If I hit the brake and start pumping the little push button, the fluid will travel down and start leaking out the bottom of my banjo bolt. This is why I put my little pail here. That should be over here to catch any drips while I'm not working on it. Now that I have the space, I was gonna go a direct shot as a temporary to get me by. But now, seeing that it's on there, there's plenty of extra thing. You're only talking about an inch, so I'm here. How do we get across? Go underneath the headlight. So that's a little tucked up. Oh, this is actually kind of nice. If I have it come up here and mount this here, then the spring's not gonna go anywhere and the cable won't get pinched. You could wire it any way you want, but I want the least passive resistance, but I also want to hide wires too, so. One way, still slack. Other way, more slack. So by having it twisted like that, that's as tight as it will get. We are now entering the danger zone. It is the danger zone because as soon as I crack this open, a lot of brake fluid wants to come out. I'll do like changing the oil. That's something different I don't want to get into right now. I can certainly do that. I have special tools for it. Now, off camera, I went to crack this. It is on there. Undo the banjo bolt, undo the brake line, drop the 2 crush washers. Spligler wants you to use their own crush washers for the install. So I'm gonna set that aside here. I put rags all over the place, so I should be able to go and undo this. So here we go. Cracked it, it's loose. I'm scared, here we go. All right, ready? Theoretically, there shouldn't be that much brake fluid in the thing. Better yet, before I move on, put a pair of gloves on. I just realized I was talking for 5 minutes and it wasn't recording. So, recap. Put the lines in. When I was getting in there, putting them in, I'm just cracking the 12 mil bolt, throwing on the Spligler ones. Back through the banjo, new screw, pry it off there, back in the bike, tighten back up. Just gonna do a little hand tightage. Okay, good. I like that. Might as well wipe down the line. Oh, that hurts the wounds. Don't know how that happened. Most importantly, get your fingertips. What's up, everybody? I hope you enjoyed that episode. That was sort of line placement and putting the bolts in. Next episode, we're going to properly bleed the brake lines. I intended to do the entire install for one video, but it ended up being way too long. So I broke it up. And since I broke it up, I had created closeouts to each of the episodes. So this is what you're watching now. All right, that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, comment, subscribe. Any questions, let me know. More videos coming on the way. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next week. Peace.